Hey guys, it's Chris. It is now 1:33 a.m. in the morning, and I have to get up early tomorrow to watch my grandson, but I just can't sleep right now. So, I'm doing a couple haul videos, one with a warm review. So I'm going to start off with that one. If you notice, I have makeup on tonight. My daughter did my cat eyes. My daughter did my makeup for me today. I had actually I had red lips today, but I went to a function. I went to a 100th anniversary of my boyfriend's union. I don't know, whatever. It was a nice dinner. The union part was kind of a bunch of blowhards, but whatever. So we got all dressed up, fancy, and went out. So it was nice. But I'm going to start with a vendor that I had never tried before, ever. And there's going to be some pros and cons in this video, and I don't think the cons are necessarily just this vendor, but anyway, you'll know more when I talk about it. But it's from the Scented Princess, and I was on her website, or the Facebook group, I'm sorry, and there was a box that somebody had ordered, it was like, I forget how much it was. She was letting the box go for like $70. She wasn't even really sure what was in it. And she said the person just never paid. So I was like, well, can you open it up and just tell me a little bit about what's in it, because if she had opened it up and said cherry, pine, mint, cinnamon, obviously I would have said, no, okay, I'm good. But, she said it looked mostly fruity or whatever. So I said, okay, I'll take it. It shipped really, really quickly. And so she sent me this was so cute. The owner's name is Dawn, by the way, and she's super sweet. I've talked to her a couple times. I don't know. Vendors are just, most of the vendors I've been in contact with are just super, super sweet. I don't know. Some people have issues with vendors being friends with customers and whatever, and, I don't know. I think everyone needs friends, right? I mean, just because you're a wax vendor, you can't have friends. I don't know, whatever. That's just a Chris rant, but I've talked to Dawn a few times, and I wouldn't say we're like this or anything, but this is my first order from her, but she's really, really sweet. Anyway, so she just put on this it was so cute too, this little Ed Hardy paper. Isn't that neat? I thought that was so cute. I was like, I didn't know they had Ed Hardy stationery. It says, "Hi, Christine. Thank you. Thank you." I don't know what that is. If that's a little butterfly, a little heart. Fully cured and enjoy. Dawn. XOXO. So, okay. So I'm going to start off with the not so good. This is my opinion. Obviously, everybody knows. I've stopped kind of putting that, I've purchased all this wax, and this is solely my opinion in my videos as disclaimers, whatever, because I don't know, people haven't really been bugging me that much. I had some meanies that were bugging me, but they haven't really been bugging me that much, so I kind of just stopped doing it. It's just whatever. I mean, everybody knows by now. Obviously all videos are just people's opinions, but whatever. But it's really nice to see. Actually, there's been a couple groups who have come to some vendors groups and were like, oh yeah, Chris Lazo sent me, blah blah blah, or I got your name from Chris Lazo or your link or whatever. I'm so happy I came. That's really cool. I really love that. That's why I do put the links, guys. So I know some people don't do that at all. They don't put any information, vendor information or anything like that below, but I do, because I kind of want to make it really easy on my subbies and people who watch my videos to just be able to go straight, okay, here, this is the link to where you shop. This is the link to the Facebook group, this is the link to the Facebook page, just to make it easier on you guys. So that's why I know a lot of people have said, I can't watch your videos because they're just way too long, and I get that, but anyway. Okay, I'm ranting, but that's why I put the information, just to make it easier for you guys, because I know, if I watched a really super cool video or whatever, or something I was really interested in, I'd be like, okay, well, where do I get that? You know what I mean? I'd want to know. So, anyway. Okay, so this was the bad. And I did contact Dawn about this, so I'm going to show you a picture of the Scent Shot cup. Thank God, there were only 2 of them in here. But this was in, I melted this in my 24 watt. This was in strawberry banana ice cream scoop bread. And on cold, this was like a nice medium smell, and it's a really nice smell. You can smell the strawberry. The strawberry smells very natural. Banana, you could catch the banana, you know, whiffs of banana, and the ice cream scoop bread just kind of like makes everything nice and creamy, and it's a really, really, really nice scent. All Dawn's stuff, I believe, is paraffin. I'm not sure if it's parasoy or paraffin. I believe most of it's paraffin. And so I'm looking at her website right now. She's closed. Products, I don't think there's going to be any because she's closed. Okay, let me go back. Hold on. Home. Hold on. Of course I messed this up, right? The Scented Person's homepage. Because I had the scent list up. Because I wanted to give you guys the scent lists. Okay, so I believe most of her stuff is paraffin. And like I said, I had never tried her before. So, the first thing I tried was the Scent Shot. Now, if you take a look at it, you'll see holes in it. Okay, this is from me having to stick a knife along the sides to loosen this thing up so I can get it into my warmer, which I did in my 24-watt warmer hot plate. And once I did that, I noticed that there was scent oils on the bottom, not scent oils, but like a lot of the coloring had gone to the bottom. And this cup, as you can see, is super duper squishy. It's not that plasticky, whatever. This is polystyrene, guys. This is number 6 polystyrene. This is a cup you do not use. Now, I did message Dawn. Dawn stated she's always used them. She's never had any complaints about it. She never had any issues with it. That was her response. Did I feel that was an adequate response? Not really. I think somebody who's been in business as long as Dawn has should know that the only kind of scent shot cups you should use, regardless of what type of wax you use, is number 5 polypropylene. I've said this a million times, and like I said, I'm not a wax maker. Maybe no one else has complained. I know people have complained to me about the Scented Princess and have said the same thing, that, I've like posed the question and they're like, oh my God, you're so right. Well, I had to use a nail file to get mine out. And what Dawn claims is if you put it in the freezer, it'll pop right out. Now, I've had other people say, oh, I've put it in the freezer and it still hasn't come out. So she does have a very hard wax, but also there's other vendors out there who have very hard waxes that use number 5 PP cups. This, and I think proving my point, is on warm, on cold, this was a nice medium. It smells really nice, great scent, awesome. And on, on warm throw, it was a nice medium, but it only threw for maybe 2 hours. That was it. It was done. I really expected more. I'm sorry, I'm just pulling this thing apart. I really expected more, especially with paraffin. I mean, in a 24-watt warmer, a 24-watt hot plate, I expect a big, huge, bang, oh my God. I do have one more scent shot. and I will melt that next and see how that one throws. Maybe it's a different, you know, a stronger scent. But this scent really does smell like it should be, you know, a nice, strong scent. And it just really wasn't at all, as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, it was medium. It was light to medium. It was, you know, like, okay, and it really didn't throw long at all. So I think that kind of proves my point as to the scent shot cup should definitely be number 5 pp, regardless of what type of wax you use, and regardless if you have a complaint, if someone complains or doesn't complain, because you know what, to be honest, I have seen so many vendors out there that I know their wax is crap. I've either tested their wax or you know, have done in what I've been melting videos, which, you know, you guys know for the most part in my what I've been melting videos, I do give you a timeline as far as, you know, how long it threw for me. So I really know kind of, you know, how long something should throw. And I also know that a lot of the times, for some reason, people are going to go on cold sniff and go, oh my God, this is amazing. And I'm one who's done it too. Like, oh, this smells amazing. Oh my God, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. And then they will melt the product and go, oh, like, okay, that's it? Like, really? And never say a word to the vendor. And I really am not like that. I will approach the vendor and I will be very nice about it, but I will tell them that this is what I think is wrong. This was the issue, and this is what I think is wrong. Now, obviously, I'm not the candle maker, and it's not my business. It's their business. So if they choose to not take my constructive criticism, then that's fine. You know, I find it a little, and I'm not just talking about Dawn, because like I said, she did answer me, and she said she hasn't any complaints, she hasn't had any issues. You know, I kind of beg to differ. I think this is an issue. You know, and the fact that I got like maybe 2 hours throw out of this, and it was not strong at all. I call that an issue. A lot of people will not say anything. They just will not say anything to a vendor. I don't know why. I feel speaking up and saying stuff to vendors is only productive. I know in the wax community, even vendors can get nasty. I mean, you know, but the most you can do as a consumer, I mean, I did purchase this box. I spent a lot of money on this box. Was this box originally made for me? No, it wasn't, but it doesn't matter. I still spent a lot of money, more than I would normally spend on any vendor whatsoever, on this box, because I had never tried the Scented Princess before. So, to me, this is just not satisfactory at all. It's just not. And like I said, some people take your criticism and they run with it, and, you know, they do everything they can to improve or whatever. I just suggest to people, don't, like, badmouth on the boards. Don't, like, say, oh my God, this vendor is awful, blah, 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 or whatever. Unless you've approached the vendor yourself personally and have very nicely and politely said, listen, I purchased this. This is what I got. I feel it's, you know, not satisfactory. These were the results. I just don't find them satisfactory. I think this might be the issue. Whatever. Is there something that we can, you know, do? See how they react to you. I mean, obviously, if they're going to rant and rave and not react in a civil manner, then, you know, then I guess there's really nothing you can do about it. But, you know, and to me, even then, that's not really an excuse to then get on the wax boards and bash somebody. Just, you know, what I do, check, like, I'm done. I won't order from this person again. So, anyway, Scent Shot Cups, number 5 PP. Like I said, Dawn, anybody else, I don't care what kind of wax you want to put in here. I don't care if it's beeswax or if it's, you know, paraffin or soy or parasoy or eco soy or what. Number 5 PP. Number 5 PP, or you get a nice mess of a scent shot. It's all smushy, and the scent has been sucked out of it. So, like I said, the scent wasn't totally sucked out of this one, but it was pretty sucked out of it. I don't know how long it's been sitting in this box. I have no idea. And I don't even know the scientifics. I don't know how quickly it takes for a scent shot to, the wrong cup to suck, you know, your wax out. I don't think, or suck your fragrance out. I actually don't think in polystyrene, it doesn't take a long time. And it makes, like I said, a lot of times I've had these, we've had to peel the whole thing off your scent shot, and then, is that safe? You know, I mean, are there little fragments of plastic still on your scent shot? Is it like, you know, that you can't really see, but is there plastic residue? Because the oils have started to melt the polystyrene. Is that then safe to put in your warmer? I don't know. You know, there are some vendors that will then go on and just continue to do what they do. And they don't, you know, I don't really want to say they don't care. Well, no, they don't. I mean, I guess that, no, they don't. They don't care. Nobody complains and nobody says anything. Nobody brings it up to them. So they are, one, human. They don't know. And two, if it is brought up to them and they don't change it, then they don't care. They're just out to make a buck. So I'm not necessarily saying that about Dawn. I'm just saying that, you know, I wasn't exactly satisfied with her answer at all. And like I said, I'll admit it. I'm always honest in my videos. I still love Dawn. You know, I think she's super sweet. Was not satisfied with her answer. Just because you haven't had any complaints before or issues. I mean, like, what's an issue to you? I mean, you know, you've poured the wax and you send it out. Once it leaves your hands, you're not going to know anything unless someone says something to you. I said something to you. Did I get a sufficient answer? I didn't think so. I'm not asking for reimbursement for 2 scent shot cups. I'm asking that, hey, you know what, Chris, maybe you're right. Maybe, hey, you know what? I'll buy some number 5 PPs and, you know, take it from there. You know, you can find number 5 PPs just as cheap as you can find polystyrene. I know there are cheaper polystyrenes, but whatever. That's my con. That's my rant. That's it. So, so first piece of the scented princess I've ever melted, not satisfactory to me at all. Not great result. But like I said, I have another scent shot here. Again in polystyrene, and this is in lemon mint leaf. Now this one smells really good. And I am not a mint person, but lemon mint, like, I don't know. This mostly smells like lemon to me. I'm looking here to see. Oops, let me do my Control F. A refreshing mix of freshly cut lemon balm and spearmint blended with soothing vetiver and zesty citrus. This is a really good scent. I don't get mint. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't get mint. I do get mint. But it's really in the background. Unless, of course, this is melted and it is, you know, and it comes to life or whatever. But it's lemony, it's citrusy, it's zesty, it's nice. But this is what I had to do. See you guys. Her pores are really good. You know, they're very, very full. But I did have to stick. I don't have a knife here, of course. But I did have to stick a knife in here, in between these things, all the way around, in order to get it out. What I do love about the Scented Princess, you guys know, I have talked many times, look at the labels on the bottom. Love it. Someone had mentioned before, okay, yeah, that's great, but what if they do this and then you don't know what kind of cups there are, if they're in the wrong cups? That's absolutely a valid point. You don't know, but if you watch this video, I'm going to tell you they're in the wrong cups. So what I will do is I will take this label off. I will try to get this out, and I will put it in the correct cup. Because I do believe I'm going to melt this one next. I'll probably melt this one tomorrow and see how this one works, if it works any better. Because maybe that other one was just a fluke. As far as the smell goes, not throwing very well. But anyway, So on to the rest of what I got. I got 2 Juicy Couture type scallops. Now these scallops, you guys, I don't know what she sells them for, to be honest. They're big. They are really big. These are definitely over an ounce. I would say they're about 1.5 ounces each. So this is like probably like about 3 ounces. And these are paraffin. And there it is. What is this? Juicy. Okay, so it's whimsical watermelon, mandarin, and green apple are complemented by the feminine charm of pink passion fruit, wild rose, tuberose, and caramel creme brulee at the base of vanilla and precious woods. Now, this one's really nice. I get a lot of the caramel brulee in this. I get some of the rose, which I'm not normally a rose fan. I pick up some watermelon. I really don't get green apple, which I'm glad. I'm not a big apple person, so that was fine. This is just a really, really nice scent. I like it a lot. It's one of those perfume scents that's not too perfumey. You know what I'm saying? But these things are so big that you could probably cut these in half and put into a smaller warmer of some sort. You know, I mean, I'll probably just melt one of the whole things, but this is definitely the right cello bags. So don't worry about the bags, guys. It's just the cups. Okay, next is Blonde Moment. I love this scent. I have just been introduced to this scent. I think it was through, I want to say I Heart Wax. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I want to get it from every single vendor. This is an incredible iced champagne mixed with rich sweet raspberry and cranberry. I mean, this is just amazing. I love it. I've heard this Blonde Moment described as something else. But it really, I can totally get the cranberry, and I love cranberry. And the champagne scent is just awesome. I love champagne scents. I just love them. This is just, like I said, it's just, this is one of my favorites. It's very, very fruity. I love it. I love the cranberry. Cranberry is kind of like a different, oops, I'm doing it the wrong, I'm sealing it back up the wrong way. It's kind of a different scent, a different fruit, you know what I mean? It's not one of your normal fruits. Next I got Strawberry Passion. And the other thing I have to say about paraffin, like, that I don't like, some scents, like, everyone knows I love chocolates and I love coffees. Most of the time, unfortunately, those in paraffin have that paraffin smell. It's so weird. They're like waxy and artificial. They don't really go. I didn't get any in this order. This was all kind of like fruities or whatever. But the downfall to paraffin is sometimes the scent is artificial smelling, you know, especially, like I said, the coffees and stuff like that. So I don't know, because I melted a chocolate. I forget who it was from. I'll say it in what I've been melting video. My what I've been melting video, but I melted a chocolate. From a very well-known vendor, and I love it. And my boyfriend just said it smells like stinky feet. Like, and my daughter came in and was like, "Why does it smell like stinky feet in here?" I'm like, "I think it smells like chocolate," but I had to admit it kind of smelled artificial. Like, it, you know, it just was an artificial smell, an artificial chocolate. But I still liked it because it was chocolate, but I did kind of see what they were saying. But Strawberry Passion, this is a rich, ripened strawberry fragrance with bottom notes of cotton candy and French vanilla. Now, right now, all I smell is a really juicy strawberry. I'm not really catching the cotton candy. Paraffin on cold sniff, you guys, is really super duper hard to distinguish. You know what I mean? It's not one of those easy. With soys, it's a lot easier to tell exactly what it smells, what it's going to smell like. But paraffin is hard. Some paraffin I've received, I smell nothing until I melt it. It's like, seriously? Nothing. Okay. So this one I wasn't all that excited about this one. But I have to admit, it does make a nice mixer. Not that I mix a lot, but this is in buttercream. I usually steer clear of buttercream. It's not my favorite at all. No. And especially, you know what, because especially, I think in paraffin too, you know what it reminds me of? Like condensed milk. Like the sugared milk. Buttercream to me and sugared milk are very similar. That's, to my nose, they smell very similar. And to me, it smells like spoiled milk. I'm not loving this one at all. Like I said, some people love it. Some people use it for mixers. That's fine. This says an aroma of buttery buttercream frosting with hints of vanilla. I'm smelling spoiled milk. That's what I'm smelling. But next one is strawberry kiwi. This was definitely a fruity box. It was fruity and cakey. Okay, well this one doesn't have a scent description, but strawberry kiwi is pretty self-explanatory, right? Strawberry and kiwi. And this smells very nice. This smells, strawberry passion smells very, very strawberry. This is definitely mixed with something, which I'm assuming is, of course, the kiwi. It's a nice blend. I'm not sure, like I said, kiwi's kind of a weird smell. Like, not weird in a bad way, but it's like, it's just not a smell that you're normally, you know, you're like, oh yeah, that smells like kiwi. You know what I mean? Unless somebody tells you, you're not usually like, oh yeah, it's kiwi. So you guys let me know, what are your experiences with the Scented Princess or any other vendors that use the number 6 scent shots? Have you let them know? Do you let them know? What do they say? You know, you don't even have to name the vendor. It doesn't have to. I'm just saying in general. You know, do you normally get a nice response? Is it normally a nasty response? Is it like no response? And as far as the Scented Princess goes and these scallops, do you melt a whole one of these? Or do you cut it in half? I mean, paraffin's really hard to cut in half. But do you cut these in half and use half? Like I said, I've been using my I use my 24 watt. I will continue to use my 24 watt. But do the Scented Princess, have you had any luck melting in anything else than a 24 watt hot plate? This is 2 scallops in cotton candy frosting. And, oops. Oh, Lord. It's going to be one of those nights. I have a waxy friend coming over tomorrow, too, which is super cool. I'm really excited. Why won't this come up? Okay. The hell was that? Cotton candy frosting. Rich, creamy frosting flavored with a strong base of sugary sweet cotton candy confection, strawberry, raspberry, plum, sugary crystals, and sweet vanilla. Now, I've mentioned to you guys before, I'm not really, like, if cotton candy frosting was described as cotton candy and vanilla, or cotton candy and buttercream, that would make sense to me. Cotton candy frosting with a scent description of strawberry, raspberry, plum in it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Now, I don't smell strawberry, raspberry, plum. I do smell cotton candy. And I do get a hint of vanilla. But that drives me insane. When there's a scent description, and I know 9 times out of 10 it's not the, you know, it's not the the vendor. It's the fragrance oil people. Cotton candy frosting. Banana. If it were a banana, I don't want the scent description to be strawberry, plum, and kiwi. I want it to be banana. Like, it just, it's just something that irks me. Like I said, that has nothing to do with the vendor, but, huckleberry. I love this scent. It's so weird. I need to get more of this. I've only tried it a couple times, but I really do love this scent. This says strong, luscious blends of berries, warming and sweet, great in soap and candles, sure to remind one of homemade jelly. I don't know what a huckleberry is. I'll be 100% honest with you. No idea, but I love the scent of it. And I think I love the scent of it because it's different. Again, it's not, it's really good. It's not your ordinary berry, just like cranberry. You know what I mean? It's not a strawberry, not a blueberry, it's not a raspberry. It's a huckleberry. I like it. Next is birthday cake. This is going to be a long video, you guys. I apologize in advance. But this says, this is the perfect birthday cake, rich and sweet birthday cake, moist white cake with a rich sugar, sweet butter cream frosting. And again, I'm not huge on buttercream. Yum, you'll be in bakery heaven. And I mostly smell buttercream frosting. I don't really smell the cake. I actually like this better than the buttercream. Just the straight up buttercream. I like this one better. Which is kind of weird. I don't know. But, because it just mostly does smell like buttercream to me, but. This is champagne pomegranate. And a sparkling bouquet of grapefruit, lemon, and orange is blended with fresh tones of red fruit and a twist of crushed pomegranate seeds in this lively scent. Hints of green foliage are freshened with a blend of crisp, I never know what this word is, aldehydes to reinforce the sparkling top note. That sounds very complex. Yes. It's really nice. It does smell very sparkly, very effervescent. I do catch the grapefruit. I don't really catch the pomegranate, which again bothers me because I mean, it's called champagne pomegranate. So I don't really understand, why are you throwing in other fruit notes? Can't you just have the champagne scent and the pomegranate? I don't quite understand. But it is very nice. I do like it. I do like it. And I'm probably sounding totally cranky, you guys, and I'm really super duper not. I really am not. I'm not trying to be critical of Dawn stuff at all. This is just, in general, this is stuff that bothers me. This is in buttered popcorn. Now, I love this scent. I absolutely adore it. And this one's really good. The ones I've usually smelled have been, oh, there's no scent description. The ones I've usually smelled have been soy. So this one I'm not getting a huge cold throw. But it does smell buttery. It does smell like it's gonna be a nice popcorn, buttery popcorn scent. I love buttered popcorn. Next is, oh, this one was to die for on cold. I haven't melted one yet, but Honey Vanilla Love Dust. Oh my god, you guys. This was, I mean, forget the fact that it sounded like something that comes out of a sex shop. which we know is right up Chris's alley. But this is an incredibly sexy aroma of raw honey, cocoa butter, and chocolate. Now, I love this. I can smell the chocolate now that I read the scent description, because I smelled these last night and I didn't smell the chocolate. It smells really good. I don't really smell honey. And obviously it says honey, vanilla, love dust. But there's no vanilla in the scent description. That's going to drive me insane. My OCD is going to go nuts with these scent descriptions here at the Scented Princess, because I don't get it. I do get the chocolate. I do get the cocoa butter. I'm hoping that on warm, this does not give that stinky feet smell, as my boyfriend would call it, because I really like that one. Here's a cranberry pomegranate. Let's see. This is citrus pomegranate, precious pomegranate seeds and tart cranberries permeate this exotic citrus scent. Crisp and complex, this fruit is sure to awaken your senses. Now here we go. That was just pomegranate and cranberries. Makes sense to me, right? This is really good. This is very... Pomegranate is like a scent that, when I first smelled it, I was like, ugh, don't like it. Like, I don't like to eat it, don't like to drink it, can't stand it. My daughter loves it. But I've gotten some, like, body sprays and stuff in pomegranate, and you know what? It smells really good. I can definitely smell the cranberry in this, too. This is definitely crisp. It's very nice. I like this one a lot. This one is in gummy bears. Gummy bears. I'm not usually a candy person, but it says smells just like you would imagine, a great scent for kids. I'm not usually a huge... I love bubblegum scents, but I'm not a huge candy person, per se. Gummy bears. Does this smell like gummy bears? I don't know. This is kind of... It smells kind of fruity. I don't know if it smells like gummy bears, per se. It just kind of smells fruity to me. It's a little on the light side, also, on cold sniff, but obviously, again, it's paraffin, so. Next was coconut leaves. Now, whoever ordered this box was crazy for this scent, coconut leaves. Because they ordered these, they ordered a loaf, and they ordered a scoopable in this scent. So this says, transport your senses to the tropics with this fusion of juicy tangerine and papaya that gives way to soothing coconut and vanilla notes. Soothing coconut, juicy tangerine, papaya, coconut leaves, Tahitian vanilla, white musk. Now, so I have a crap load of coconut leaves. Now, on first sniff, this is a very light scent. Coconut is always a light scent. And it smells a little waxy. So I'll definitely have to melt this and see what I think. I don't get tangerine at all, and I love tangerine. I'm not so sure. I'm really hoping that I do like this because, like I said, I did get a bunch of it. If not, these will be going in a giveaway. So I got 2 of these in coconut leaves. I got this awesome scoopable. Now, I just have to show you this. I hope people stay around for this video because there's a lot more than just sniffing going on. But I got this scoopable in coconut leaves. And this is, I believe this is a number 5 pp cup or container. Does it say it on here? No, of course it doesn't say, of course, but this is really, I mean, it smells really nice, but this is her scoopable. And now she just gives you a little plastic spoon. So scoopable, you guys. Like, really super duper scoopable. Really nice and soft. You know, puts them in your warmer. There you go. Really nice. You know, a little harder consistency than I normally like, but it's really not hard at all. Like, I can just melt it in my fingers. It's really nice. Very, very, very nice. I have wax all over the place now. Just rub it in. Oh, and she does put all her essential oils on her site are skin safe, just so you guys know. But this is a really nice scoopable consistency. Some people don't like their scoopables too oily or too soft. I tend to like them very soft, but this is a nice, almost like a nice cream cheese consistency. It's a really nice consistency. I like it. And then I also got a loaf, and I don't know why it's purple, but this is also in coconut leaves. And her loaves seem very, very sliceable. So I will slice this up and to share with others. Then I got green apple candy. I'm not even gonna open this one. I'm not an apple person at all, guys. So, you know, it probably smells nice. I think I smelled it yesterday, but I'm just not. One I will pass along because I'm not an apple person. This one is in cheesecake. This smells really, really good. I like this one a lot. Now, you know, you don't get, like I said, you don't get the creamy, like you would get with a soy or even a pear of soy. You don't get the super duper creaminess of a cheesecake, but it does smell like cheesecake. It smells like the cheesecake filling. I wish there was like maybe a little bit of like the graham cracker crust smell, and I don't really get that. This one is baked bread. Love it. More vendors should carry this. I would get this in scoopables. I would get this in huge quantities. I would get this in loaves. And then if you add like strawberry to it, strawberry baked bread, I'm all set. Cranberry baked bread, awesome. Coffee baked bread, chocolate baked bread. Any baked bread whatsoever. Baked bread is not spicy at all. It is just smells like dinner rolls. It is the most amazing scent. I adore it. Absolutely adore it. Just really can't say enough about it. One of my all-time favorites. Baked bread. Straight up baked bread. This is watermelon taffy. And again, I'm not a huge watermelon person. It's nice. It definitely smells like taffy. And it smells like watermelon. I'm just not a huge watermelon person. But like I said, I do have a waxy friend. I have a couple actually round robins coming up. And like I said, the Scented Princess is not cheap wax. So this is Oh My God cake. I'm not exactly sure. Let me see. OMG. Okay, seriously, this is an awesome, super strong scent. Hints of crushed almond and traces of orange add sweet accents to this dreamy delight. Luscious, creamy cake batter is enriched with sweet maple and blended with light, spicy tones for the fragrance heart. A finishing base of marshmallow and buttercream completes the treat. And this is really, really nice. The weird thing to me is that almond sometimes smells like cherry to me, which is really weird. But the almond oil smells like cherry, and I don't like cherry. But this one smells very nice. And I know that sounds really weird. Does anybody else ever get that? Like, if you get, like, almond scents at all, does it smell like cherry to you? Because it does to me. I don't know if it's just me. This one is in pineapple. It's very nice and juicy. This is in pineapple cilantro. It's not as juicy, but it's still very nice. It's a little more complex. It's got like a little tang of spice in it. This one is in Bahama Fizz. And these scallops, like I said, again, guys, are huge. Like, you know, 2 of them take up, you know, almost my whole hand. They're really, really big. Huh. Nope. There's no Bahama Fizz. That's really weird. I do believe I really do like this scent, though. I think it's just a fruity, fizzy kind of, yeah. It's got like, I think it's got like melon and like mango and all these tropical fruits. And then it's kind of fizzy smelling. I really like this one. I like Bahama Fizz a lot. Okay, next we have, here's Green Apple Explosion. Is this the second one? No, one was Green Apple Candy. And then one's Green Apple Explosion. I'm not even going to smell those. This is absolutely fabulous cake. So this person likes fruity and cake, obviously. Rich, moist white cake with hints of silky white chocolate and sweet cream. Shredded toasted coconut coated with sweet vanilla nestled inside. This fabulous creation is topped with luscious mounds of rich, sweet buttercream frosting. This smells really nice, too. I actually like this a lot better than I like this better than the buttercream, and I like it better than the other cake. Other cake one that we had. I don't remember which it was. It wasn't the Oh My God cake, but the other white cake. There's a lot of white cakes with, I don't know if it's because it has white chocolate in it. I don't know. I don't normally like white chocolate, so I don't know. But this is a nice one too. For the most part, I really like these scents. This is raspberry and cream. This is just a really creamy raspberry. So it's really nice. It's a nice raspberry scent, but then, you know, you have the cream mixed in, which makes it nice and creamy. I love that. I mean, sometimes I love straight up fruities, but sometimes you mix in the creams and stuff, and it's just, you know, it's just really, really nice. This one is Honey Bunny. And I don't know why my camera's just not really. Honey Bunny. Of course this isn't going to be on here. I think this is a dupe for Honey I Watch the Kids. And it's a Lush dupe, and I really don't know what it smells like, to be honest with you. The one that I did melt, this one smells really good. I don't know what this scent description is. So if anybody knows what Honey Bunny smells like, or Honey I Watch the Kids, or whatever, please post it in the comments. I really like this one. It's really nice. And then I got a huge, I'm going to pull this out for you guys, but this is a huge chunk in, am I going the right way, or am I going the wrong way? These damn twistas. This is in a huge chunk in Boppin' Around Blondies. I'm going to show you this chunk. It is so cute. I love this. Definite paraffin, but oh my god, look at this. With all the embeds. Really nice. And this smells like a fizzy. This has like a fizzy note. It's probably not going to be on here. Just because I want it to. Of course not. I'm sure this is like Blonde Moment. Like a cross between Blonde Moment and something else. But it's really good. This has to be one of, this definitely has like a citrus tang to it. This has to be one of my favorites of the whole, if not my favorite, of the whole stash. I love this. And it's a nice, huge Huge chunk. Like the size of my palm. Huge. Look at that sucker. It's big. But I think this is my favorite out of all of them. So anyway, guys, that is my Scented Princess haul. So let me know below. Put my answers to my questions below. Not just a Scented Princess, obviously. I don't like to, you know. I told Dawn what my issue was. We already discussed it. Whatever. It's over and done with. But what do you guys think of vendors in general? Like, do you tell them if there's an issue? Do you not tell them? Do you just... I think the majority of people do not tell them, and I don't think that even if you do tell them, you're going to tell me on my comment page. I mean, on my comments. But anyway, yeah, there were some questions in this video, so hopefully you guys answer them. So anyway, have a good night, guys. That was my Scented Princess haul and warm review. Take care.